So, hello and welcome back to a brand new episode of Final Fantasy XVI. On the last episode, flippin' awesome episode if you haven't seen it, we fought Kupka. We fought his Titan form, then we fought a form of his Titan when he was corrupted by Ether, and then we fought him again with his normal form. The boss battle flippin' amazing. If you haven't seen it, go see it, but it's kind of long, like the video is like 45-48 minutes. I'm just off of it like just like 5 minutes before I finished it. I just started a new video because I want to see what happens next. So we're going to the stronghold that we stay in, I guess, home. Silent.
The crystals we get from the tailor will go.
So Halloween, we accidentally brought down the not brought down, but we destroyed the Mother Crystal of Drake's Fang. Did I tell that? I think so. Yeah, no, I didn't. So on the last episode, we destroyed the Drake's Fangs crystal. Forgot to tell you that, and we need to report to Otto, if I'm telling his name right. Hey Gav, hey Joe. Haven't seen you in a while.
Farewell.
Where's your flipping kiss scene? Your feet up.
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The ruins.
First things of all, I need to see
just
the
over
blacksmith
there,
real
as
quick.
is the creature I told you about. I'd
Why did
imagine.
I say that with a
Would you,
flippin' accent? I don't know.
Would you mind?
Where
Of
is
course.
the blacksmith?
I'll be right back.
Just wanted to see if I can craft a new sword. Cause he's dead. Hi.
Anybody home?
Oh, brand new sword. Flip, yeah.
This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
Yes, indeed. Keep getting better from this. What is this sword? Looks awesome.
Nice try.
He's like so unnormal. It's like non-normal sword that you see. I always go through the blacksmith after every single mission just to see if that's it. I could go ahead and see some armor and stuff, which benefits.
things I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
So... No, we have 2 more Mother Crystals to destroy. Oh, the dominant of Odin. What did thought that was called Thor.
If I don't come up with something soon.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Right. Right, the shielding.
So we need to defeat
This one's a bit
Odin
of a
first.
bugger.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prison for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've racked my
Yes,
brains and I
indeed.
just can't think what to do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Harpocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him, see what he makes of it?
Right away.
So we need to tell almost everybody.
Oh, I'm
Nope.
never drinking.
Now we're just going the wrong way. Let's go up top to him first.
Harpocrates, do you have a moment?
For you, Clive, always.
Well, actually, it's for Mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
Shielding
Yes,
for
indeed.
a mithril engine. Whatever will that girl think of next? And what are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution. or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelus complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragon fire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection Mid requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obelus might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to wield the modern era.
Oh, it's fixed.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're
So we
asking
need to
others to help
speak
you,
to
perhaps I should too.
the trader and the blacksmith. I forgot their names.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding
That
itself.
was a nice quick
Can
dialogue.
we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research.
That's more.
I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive.
I would buy this. Have already 100k.
So, Clive,
Basic potions.
have you made your decision?
Just stop
Who will
myself out.
accompany you on your little excursion?
And I'm already topped out.
Very well. So then, what do we need to find?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
White chocobo eggs. Pepio nuts. Are you sure this list is right? Everything on here seems very edible. I would have thought the ingredients would be a little more exotic.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited. Effects for which they were once highly
New
prized.
beginning.
So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Is that so? I've been meaning to visit Northreach anyway.
Yeah, of course,
set out
another
now.
ambition.
Join
Perfect.
me there when you're ready.
I will.
And why do we have
Until then.
on our side just like another sword that we don't use?
You two enjoy yourselves.
You too, Talia.
Hey, Otto.
Now, where's Jill?
There's talk. Keep them pilgers nice and chilled. I won't have you.
Are those Pepio nuts?
How goes the hunt for ingredients?
I've only just started.
So there are people
I'm sure
living
everything
there
we need is
actually.
somewhere amongst all these
Oh.
stalls, though. Why don't we split up and
Yes,
see?
indeed.
We'll take a couple of ingredients each.
All right. What am I looking for?
How about you look for the Pepio nuts and some garlic? I'll find the other things we need. We can meet by the gate when we're finished.
Up! You'll not find a bruised pippin in the bush.
Alright.
Fresh cuts. Come and get them before they...
Where are you, Mid?
Can I interest you in today?
Cannot stop people. Oh man, cannot stop laughing at that name. Why
I
did
trust
they all?
it's all here.
Why all of the names of people? Sorry. No, they chose Mid.
You're always welcome here
Why?
in Lostwing.
Oh. I kind of forgot where
What do you
her
want?
base was.
If that's what you want.
Oh
That's
no,
everything.
just a moment.
Let's see how Jill's
Here
going
it
on.
is. Hi, Mid.
Did you find everything?
I did. Here.
Huh?
Garlic and pepio nuts. Perfect. Now all that remains is for Harpocrates to somehow turn all this into what Mid needs to keep her engine cool. But before we head back, would you walk with me a while? Thank you for asking me to help you today. It makes a nice change.
It does. It's good to get away from all the battle and bloodshed for once. Just being here reminds me of when we were children. Do you remember walking down Market Street in Rosalith, taking in the sights and smells?
Of
How
course.
could I forget? What with Torgal's antics. Remember how his nose would prick up at the scent of sausages? He'd go racing away and we'd have to go running after him. We wouldn't catch you now, would we, boy?
Was there anything you wanted to buy for yourself while we're here?
There was, yes. Well, sort of. Molly in the kitchens told me about a place that sells particularly good pies. Thought you might like to share one with me.
I would. Thank you.
And I saw some bread.
Oh, we just need
Big
to talk
white
to Black
cobs
Tour.
like the baker back
Alright.
in Rosalith used to make. What do you think? I thought we might get some soup to dip it in. But then I tried a slice of the butcher's dry-cured ham and it was just...
Alright.
Oh,
Let's go to the
You alright?
blacksmith.
sorry.
Nice little main and side quest at the same
You're
time.
right. I really do feel like
Could
a
have
child
gone
again being
through
here
there.
with you.
Could be quicker.
Clive,
Thought I had stage drift.
is it wrong of me to enjoy this?
No, Jill. This is how life should be. And it's how our lives will be when our work is finally done. When we can live on our own terms.
I hope so. Thank you, Clive. Well, I suppose we best be getting back. I
Get
need to
this
give these
him.
ingredients to Harpocrates and Talia. I'll see you at the hideaway.
Take care.
I will. You too.
Our meeting.
Wonder how Hippocrates is getting on with the moon dew.
Thanks to Sid.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Hippocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Tarja
Of
how
course
we
you
might
did.
best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions
Off
in
it
my
just
time.
fine, correct?
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
And a new flipping
Right
quest.
then. Jill, would you join me in the
Of course.
infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course.
Otor Gav.
Oh, and Clive, thank you.
Oh, that's the
It was
Gav.
nice just being with you.
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the moon dew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Hippocrates.
Thank you, Otto.
Well, I better go and give Mid the good news then.
So, we need to go to the world map. Yes, we need.
I went up to give some greens.
And I have a first travel location, perfect. Oh, please don't tell me we have to go to that guy. Get the materials off of him. Guess not.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pages.
And we're off to the desert. For the second time.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking,
Finally decided
Hippocrates
to
knew
run
of a
faster.
substance
That's
that's highly
Gav.
resistant to heat. A coating that should
I
provide the
get.
protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
So we need to get.
Same difference.
I would just call
Whatever
it
you call
sand.
I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside.
Is it
Mid,
just
you get all
that
the
green
parts lined
stuff?
up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way!
It's
Oh, and
just
bring me the
sand.
biggest diamond you can find. This is going to require some precision walloping.
Yes, indeed. There's an item there, I will pick it up later. Oops. Some more down here. Come on. And we need to find two more. One of them is up top. Why are they scattered around on such weird places?
It's finished! It's finally finished!
It's even more up top.
Fuck for that.
Of course,
I'll be
of
feeling
course
my
it
hammer
is.
arm for weeks.
Rep.
Thank
The
you,
last.
Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
I go.
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a slip for this
the
elbow.
5.
Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just
For what?
daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want it to be that. I don't want it to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans, I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Are we finally done with this side quest? It's pretty nice, but still. It's a main and a side quest at the same time.
Is that the thing Tomes helped with?
Guess we're
It
going
told me she
home.
was building a ship.
And I need the world
Right,
map.
Clive. As tricks. We'd finished sending half the hideaway
So we need
troops
to
in
talk
across
to
the
Blackthorn
Twins,
and we
I
need
swear,
to talk
that
to
girl
Mib.
do anything to put off visiting
course
her
we
own
need.
dad's grave. No,
It's a
it's
flippin'
now,
side
right?
quest after all.
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care
Yeah.
of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that, in those words.
She did, yes.
Clive, were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her. Obelith, have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat, going that way.
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry and all, are you? Oh, I offered to take her
Let's
across,
complete
but
it.
she wouldn't wait. Just paid
Got
for
some
a
rep
dinghy
from
and
it and
rowed
some
off.
money.
Oars going like the clappers.
And somebody's calling me on Discord.
Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it.
Guess we
One
need
of
to
your
report to
uncle's
mid.
men said I was to hand it to you in person, post
Let's go from
bleeding
here.
haste.
Haven't
Well,
been
you're
to
here
this
now.
side.
Thank you, Obelus.
Don't mention it.
What tidings, Uncle?
Restriction is another one, please.
Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
It, seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now.
Hello.
But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Gotta admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in, all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.